What's up, guys? Iggy here with Faltacunlimited. Today's episode coming at you, we're going to be building a outside the waistband right hand level 2 for the Rock 5.7, and here it is right here. Black carbon fiber, RTI 34, and my brand new blocking that I just machined in-house. So here's one side right here where the strap goes into, and well, you can't really see it because it's covered, but the other side. So I'm going to show you how I built this masterpiece, and now it's getting shipped out to Michigan. So on that note, let's get to it. First things first, I spent a little bit today. I designed a couple of pieces of new blocking, machined them out of the same material that I use for the light widgets. And this particular blocking, I might have it available depending on how well I could use it. But it is ambidextrous, so I can use it for both left and right-handed. But it's specifically made for the level 2 pull the dot thumb brake. And we can see we have this style, or this side right here, where this strap is going to go inside there, and then we have this strap right here. The lighting kind of sucks right here, but this is where this end attaches. So I have an easy build for a Rock 5.7 with no light or anything, but just a threaded barrel and a rubber thumb snap with the RTI 34. So let's knock that out, and we'll use this as the perfect opportunity for you to see this in action. So let's get to that. Oh, and I'm going to use Play-Doh. Let's move on. All right, in the videos before, you've seen me take this piece here, tape that down, then tape this down, and that's what I use for my blocking. Well, I decided to, like I said, machine a new piece. It is the same thickness right here, and then doubled up, also the same thickness, and I added a gusset and the flat right there. It was angled like this, actually exactly like this, but I cut it off because you can't flip it to do the other side. So by making it flat, it will allow us to do both sides. So let's get this going. First thing I do is I install this, throw that on here, and what I personally like to do is I like to have this at the end of the firearm. So we're going to put the button, it's going to go right here at the end. So, and if you notice, it's not a flat end. All right, so I'm actually going to curve this as well, so this is flat with it. You can go this way, but I just like, actually, how do I want to do this? Pull this. So I can either do it angled, like that, or flat with, no, we're going to do it angled. All right, so again, we'll throw this right here, go down just a little bit, and at an angle that matches this with the back. We don't want to go too far. We're going to put that right there. And that is where that is going to sit. So what I'm also going to do is this is going to help us. I'm going to throw some double-sided tape on here. Let's get that back into position. Right there. I'm just going to push that down. A little too much angle. There we go. That angle looks pretty good. And this is setting up right above. So it's going right here. Oh yeah, okay, that's good. All right, but if you notice, there's a gap around it. Now, when you have that gap, the Kydex will go underneath it, and then it's just a crap show. So what I'm going to do is some Play-Doh. Just get it in there. Of course, that's going to come off. Come on. All right, now the reason, again, I'm doing this is so the Kydex doesn't get sucked under it, and then you're going to have a hell of a time getting that out. Here we go. I like that. Now, you're like, hey, how do I make it so it doesn't stick to the Kydex? Well, our friend here will help us with that. And all I do, or all I'm gonna do, is that. And I'm just using enough to wrap around and make sure that Kydex doesn't touch. There we go. Perfect. All right. So there's that. Now this also has, let's do a double check right here. Yep. This also has, or gonna have, an RTI 34. So we're gonna lay that right about there. There we go. We'll throw that in there as well. We don't want that. We want to create a small tent on this side. We can do the Play-Doh again, but we don't need to. Alright, cut those holes. Alright, now this side, we have a very long strap. So with it right here and wrapped over, we could have this thing way down here, which is what we're going to do. But we're going to angle it a little bit to match this. And that looks like pretty good right there. Now, we're going to be chopping it right about here, and this is going to come down right about there. So you want enough room. We're going to be doing an arm arc cut, which is to here. So maybe we'll come out and down just a little bit, and then enough room right here. So right there actually looks pretty good to me. You know what? Let's go right there. And with this, I only need one piece because there's nothing under it. All right, and let me just double check. Rock 5.7, right-handed, RTI 34, suppressor height sights, threaded barrel, rubber thumb snap. All right, let's go. This has been in here. This is probably nice and hot. Let's see here. Oh yeah, so that's 192 degrees already. So I'm gonna go ahead, let's get that down there. And the only reason why I did that is to pre-bake it, because carbon fiber sucks sometimes. I'm going to go ahead and do that. If you couldn't tell, this is also a homemade mold. At the time, nobody made a split for the Rock 5.7, so I bought a multi-mold, modified it, cut it in half, and did my thing with some wood. And, oh, let's see how well this goes. I know this mold works because I've used it many times, but we have 98 seconds left. When that says 390, I'm pulling it. Should be good. It's not too bad. Like that. The side we're going to see. And the back side. Let's drill it. And everything stayed too. Well, except for this, but bam, stayed on there. Thank you, Play-Doh. I got this drilled. Those are 1/4-inch holes. Now I'm going to drill the 2 1/4-inch holes in here because I'm going to be adding the gusset. But not too shabby. And then I'm going to cut it around because homemade one, no trim jig yet. And the glorious rough cut. Bada bing. There it is right there. Now to fold. Folded and mapped out where we're going to cut. Now it may look like we're ready to assemble, but in fact, we are not. We have one more thing to cut, and that is the slot right there. I gotta do that by hand. And cut. And now we are ready to clean and assemble. Just get the pencil marks off. And crap out of the inside. I already blew it out too. So I'm going to start out with the HI 34 blocking because that's obviously the easiest when there's no other hardware in here. Huh. Yeah. Here it is. Alright. Let's get the hood in so you guys can see how this is set up. Right, magic blue juice. That was a 1/4 inch post, and these are 0.4375 screws. All right, before I do anything, I want to get the gun. Right, I'm just gonna put that there and tighten these guys down. Alright. Yeah, since we're over here, let's throw this on. Ow. Oh, that one's got a problem. Clean that with my tap. There we go. More blue juice. Alright, let's get retention going. These are 1/4 inch, and these are 0.4. And these are 1/2 inch. Looks like we don't need 1/2 inch. .4375 should do the trick. Oh yeah, definitely does the trick. Get that so the screws are flush. There we go. Alright, now, this is how I do this. We're going to wrap this over, and we're going to put it tight. Not so tight it comes out. We're going to mark first hole, skip one, mark the second hole. Drill those as normal. Clean as normal. All right, now this is how this goes in here, but you might have to trim it. It's just, yep. So we're gonna trim it right at the last hole. Okay, remove that. These right here are the same packets I get from Ulti-Clips. So I never use them for the Ulti-Clips, I use them for this. So get this in here, that slot that you cut. There you go. Put the screw in. It's going to screw through the rubber and hold itself in place. I don't know if you can see that, but the screws are protruding. Then add your blue juice. And then throw on this guy. Wipe off any excess blue juice. And there we are. So we'll throw this in. And you bring this around. Lock it in place. And as it's in the RTI mount, you just, and there it is. Bada bing. That came out beautiful. Oh yeah. Well, ladies and gents, thank you for making it this far. This holster came out absolutely gorgeous. And again, this was on a homemade mold, which you could actually go back a little bit and you can see it in my videos. You should be right there if you want to see that mold. If I filmed it, I'm pretty sure I did. But anyways, black carbon fiber heading out to Michigan. RTI 34 plate with the brand new blocking that I have created in-house. Let me know what you guys think. If it's something that people are interested in, I might see if I could make it so I can mass produce them, or maybe even get them injection molded. I don't know, we'll see. But it definitely, I like it. I like the way it looks. Let me know what your thoughts are, because if it's popular enough, I'll just have them made, or I'll just make them in-house, just like the light widgets. It's the same material of the light widgets, so they're super durable. And honestly, it didn't take long to machine. So, but we will go from there. I have a lot more to do. It is 10 o'clock at night. Tuesday? I don't remember. But what I did remember is I forgot to eat dinner tonight. So I'm probably going to do a couple more holsters and then go in and make something. But this is going to be packed up and on its way to Michigan. So on that note, thank you guys for watching. Huge shout out to Holstersmith and Knife Kits. They have a lot of new stuff on their website, and well, I may have added it to my cart. So I'm gonna try some stuff with Tegris, see if I could cut it with the laser. If not, I'm gonna see what we can do with it and go from there, because I'm gonna add that to our repertoire. But huge shout out to them. Everything you see in these videos I get from them, so you just tell them I sent you, and yeah, they will hook you up. Best in the business, hands down. So on that note, I'm gonna do something else, go have some food, take a nap, and do it again. Keep moving forward. I'll talk to you later. See you later. Bye.